You're really going to town on that popcorn.
I dropped some.
You're going to have popcorn all in your mouth for the recap. Okay, we're going to record. Alright? Look at all that popcorn. It's a nice scarf you got there, lady. Lady. Alright. Alright. We're doing Dazed and Confused right now?
Yes.
Is that it we're doing? Alright.
Alright. Ready?
Ready? In 4, 3,
Isn't
2.
it in 5, 4, 3?
What was that from?
1. Channel 1.
Channel 1 News. Week 14 is in the record books, folks, and we're less than 2 weeks away from the end of the world. 2 weeks. It's Monday. It's kind of late. You know what time it is. It's your Dynasty Fantasy Football Recap. Hey, Pris, what are those 3 little words I'd love to hear you say?
I love you.
Yes. Yeah, you got it. Yay. What are the other ones?
That's not it.
Oh, that's not it.
Roll those highlights,
Roll
folks.
those highlights. Game 1 of our playoffs. Our playoffs, Pris. That means
Our playoffs.
almost
we're
over.
Almost there.
And I think, coming from your perspective, the pain you feel every time there's fantasy football and football in general.
I feel like my pain is not over.
Not over. Game 1 of our playoffs start with Richard's Vag-tastic Vegetarians taking on the 8th-seeded Germals Hot City Wampas. Well, this one was a snoozer, folks, with the first-seeded team not scoring more than 80 points. But not quite playoff quality performance from our number 1 team. But don't worry about that because Germo didn't do much better. No, you didn't, Germo. Sorry. Richard squeaks by with the win, 76-65, moving on to the second round. Game 2 was a rematch from last week between Joe's trolling at your expense and Rocco's Rocka Flocka. Joe already had 100 points heading into tonight's game, and that was before even Tom Brady even started playing today.
Does Rock even watch the recap?
I have maybe an inkling, a feeling that he does. I post the recap to his page. So, I mean, he's one of the only people that I do that because I feel like I have to shove it down his throat. But anyway, Tom Brady hadn't even played yet. You already had 100 points, Joe. You didn't really even need any more points because Rocky never stood a chance and takes an early exit out of the playoffs. With Joe moving on, doubling Rocky's score, 134-60. That hurts. Oh, that hurts me. Hurts me just to read that. Game 3 saw 2-time champ and one of our favorite guests, Alex, because he's one of our only guests on the show. Past recap guest, Alex and his corn on the cold, taking on Freddie's Blackbeard's Delight. As much as we love you, Alex, our love couldn't get you a win. It couldn't get you the 21 points you needed to cover the score. I'm sorry. Your fantasy journey comes to an end, sir.
He's our number 1 fan.
Number 1 fan. He is our number 1. Well, I would say maybe he's tied with Luis.
No, I think.
Oh, you think so?
Alex.
Alex, if you're our number 1 fan, you'll post this video to everybody you know.
Oh wait, you're right. Rachel does do that.
Rachel does a good job.
Well, I think it's Alex then Rachel.
Okay, Alex and Rachel. Sorry, Freddie gets the win. Go sell the car, Freddie. You win. Moving on to the second round, 97-76. And in Game 4, our last game of the playoffs, was the closest game of the week, coming down to less than a point. You saw me freak out a while ago. Gabe Swiftly Taylor and Bravo's football continued the Browntown rivalry with a barn burner.
You freaked out twice.
A slobber knocker, some would say. I did freak out twice. I freaked out twice when Gabe was losing, came back to win. The Patriots scored on the defense with -3 points. Bravo was winning. It was a tough fourth quarter for Bravo.
Very tough.
Very tough. I'm sorry, Bravo. You lose. An interception would seal your fate by the Texans defense. Final score, 100.92 to 100.44. That's really close. That's really close other than the tie. So that's pretty crazy. So next week, Richard will go head-to-head with Joe. And Gabe will meet Freddie in the semifinals to determine who will meet for the championship the week after that. So not next week, but the week after that will be the championship game, Chris. Got it?
Got it.
I can't believe it's almost over, guys. No. I promised myself I wouldn't cry. I'm not crying. Okay, thanks. Hey, Pris, enough scores, right?
Right. Let's hand out some Week 14 awards.
Hey, yeah. Green is the lead of the week goes to... Rocky. Welcome to the losers bracket, Rocky.
Rocka-flocka.
Shocker of the week once again goes to Gabe. Gabe. Again, freaking Gabe, man. I can't believe this. It's been like this all year. And our player of the week.
Player of the week. I'm not surprised.
Goes
Matt's lover, Joe Luna.
My lover, Joe. Don't say his last
sorry.
name. Yeah.
Joe.
Joe's trolling at your expense.
Mr. Joe.
Dude, you got 134 points. That's pretty impressive. Maybe you should have saved some points for next week. But you're going up against Richard, who had a subpar week this week. So you're looking like it's getting pretty good. Pretty good looking that you're going to defend your championship. Did I just jinx you? Maybe I did. And moving on to questions for the commish and Pris, not just for me anymore. We got a question from our Facebook friend and the guy who we were talking to. Hoodlum. The guy, past recap guest, Mr. Alex, asked us the question. We'll ask Pris, can Pris keep picking the Cowboys to win the rest of the season? That seems to be working. Thanks. So.
I don't know what to say about that. I think, whatever. Yeah, I mean, I'll try.
She'll pick them.
We'll see.
You got 2 likes on that question.
It all depends who they're going up against.
You got 2 likes on that. And then a question from Twitter was from our good friend, I am John Carlos, coming all the way from, where does he live now? I have no idea where you live at, John Carlos, somewhere in California. Okay, Mateo, big win for Dallas, or what the F was that? Pris, which one of my flyers do you like the best? Mateo, show her smiley face. You can follow John. I am John Carlos on Twitter. Big win for Dallas. I would say so. Yeah, I would say Dallas got a big win. They needed that. The whole NFC East won, though. So whether or not that helps you guys in the end, I really don't know. Somebody's going to have to lose. So there we go. Big win for Dallas. Yes, big win for Dallas. Empress, which of the flyers did you like the best?
I like the one with the image.
The one with the image.
I think you should make the image a little bit lighter, just so you can read the font.
Okay, and for our newest addition to the recap,
Cheese.
No, Cheese is not the newest addition to the recap. Pris is promising picks. She lost last week's Thursday night game by picking Oakland over Denver, and well, the rest of the week wasn't that much better, hon. I'm really sorry. You got 7 out of 16 games correct. So for this Thursday, we have the Eagles playing the Bengals. Who's gonna win?
Bengals?
The Bengals. She's picking Cincinnati over Philadelphia. What a crazy first round, guys. Seriously, who would have thought Gabe would win, much less make it to the playoffs this year? It's absolutely insane. I can't believe I finished 10th place again. But at least this year I won more games. I think last year I only won 2 games heading into the playoff, or heading to the end of the year. So yeah, 4 games. I'm getting there. Maybe I can win 2 each year. I'll get back to 8 and make it into the playoffs in about 4 years. That's it for now, Fantasy Freaks. Don't forget to check the League's Facebook page for all our fantasy news and updates, as well as shenanigans. Don't forget to follow the commission on Twitter at Mateo83. Follow my lovely wife, who happens to be a very awesome and lovely co-host. She's my Vanna White.
He's just
buttering you up.
Yep.
Buttering you up.
You can follow her. Anything for Christmas.
You can follow her on Twitter at
Priscilla.
Be sure to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the YouTube page, and I'll see you right here next week.
On the recap. Yeehaw.
No more yeehaws. No. One was enough last week.
Well, it came out. Okay?
Came out. That didn't come out right. I just dropped my water.
Yikes.
It's alright. There's a lid.